Hello, hello, everybody. It's your boy Jmulls, and today, we have some trails in the sky, in the building tonight. Where'd my mouse go? Let's get ready. Last time, we beat Chapter 2. Not the second chapter, funnily enough, two different things. But we're here now in Chapter 3. What? I can up the audio a bit for the game. Game sounds like it'd be a little bit low, so let me up that a bit for you all. Let me know if that's better for you on the ears. Hello, Jared, Asti, and Neo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. It's going well. I did listen to it, Neo. It's pretty good. Normally not my kind of thing, though, but still pretty good. Drake, May. Absolutely. My goat. My other goat. A couple of goats. Hey there, Jared. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Now, if I recall correctly, we had a few things to do. I think we got some side quests. We have one, missing guest. Guest left to do some touring and failed to return by the specified date and time. Please inquire at the front desk of the hotel. Right. Sounds good to me. Love to hear that. Love to see it. The hotel is down here. Hello, sunshine. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. Hope you're going well. Missing guest. Seems Jimmy went to the Caldia Limestone Cave, which is in the middle of the tunnel. We need to mount a rescue immediately. Oh, right. We're going there. Okay. Let's head to the Limestone Cave. Upgrade and exchange. Do I need to open anything for anyone here? I don't think so. Cast 2? I could go for a couple of those. I feel like what I should do right now, though, more than anything, is upgrade some slots. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep Olivia in here as much as I humanly can. I'm running low on water. Yeah, okay, I mainly need more water, Sepith. When it comes to music, no you haven't, Neo. No, you have not. You got some good-ass taste. If there's like there's a couple of things that I kind of wish I got into when I was a kid that I never did. I think Power Rangers was one of them. I wish I got into that like kind of stuff as a kid. Because I played like a couple of the games on the Game Boy. And I liked them. Like there was a Power Rangers game for the Game Boy. I forget which Game Boy. I think it was for the Game Boy Advance. And it was the one with the dinosaurs. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. That game was like weirdly good. But I never got into like the shows or anything. What about Omolia? It's possible someone got in. Has there been any contact with the guild? Hello, Vega. Still, welcome to the stream. Having a good day. In late 2026. Yeah, I will say, if I did go back, I would pick a Gotti. But I'm glad we're doing what we're doing right now, because we're going to play the remake when it comes out as well. So we get to see the share POV right here and now. And then when we do the remake, we'll swap it for a Gotti, and then we'll see that perspective as well. So we'll get to see both. When we came by on patrol, the chains in the limestone cave blockade were broken. The sandbags were moved too. Talk about irresponsible. What if someone wanders in there by mistake? Oh, right, we haven't looted this place yet. As is always, by the way, if the audio is too loud with the game, just feel free to let me know. Bonk him. Fucking bubble beam. Alright, kill him. What? Damn it. Piece of cake. Okay, so Tita still gets a little bit of XP here, but I feel as if everyone's mostly caught up. 13 XP from 3 mobs is not much. Insulating tape. I guess you can keep it, Baka. I'm not a dairy, too soon dairy. This song gets really stuck in my head. God, Tita AoE is just so god tier. Doesn't Agati also have like good AoE as well? How dare that thing throw up on Tita? I'm gonna move the microphone to face my mouth more. Much better. Ah, ye old reliable limestone cave. If I have to fight all those, like, frogs or something again, we might lose some mental sanity. Oh, I forgot. It's not the frogs. It's, like, bird things. Like, the penguins. Alright, fight the penguins of Madagascar over here. And both dogs, oof. I haven't had a road trip in so long, though. Road trips can be, like, so nice. The best sleep I ever got in my life always came from road trips. Without fail. Oh no, they confused, dude. Alright, at least like everyone but Estelle was able to go there. Oh, now we're getting some XP. Do I have any items for that? I don't need to worry about poison. Prevents faint and sleep. No. Prevents KO. I don't have any items for it. Unfortunate. Okay, we can power through it. Yeah, why is that? I think it's like the rocking from the bumps and all that. There's probably some like subconscious effect going on there where you feel like you're a baby again or something. Gotta love a bit of AoE. That move comes in so clutch sometimes, though. Nighty night kitty cats. Oh god. My life for a mini-map. Hello, Cyber Ninja John. Welcome to the stream. This is Trails of the Sky second chapter. They remade the second chapter is what they call the second game. They remade the first chapter, like the first game in the series, a couple months ago. And it's really damn good. Yeah, the gameplay is super fun. I love it. I heard that, like, people love Trails because, like, the world building, because, like, all the games are connected. And basically, they tell the story of different regions of the same world and all that. And I heard, like, oh, Trails is so good because of the story and the characters and, like, the world building and all that. I never heard how fun the combat was. It's so damn fun. It's, like, also in the remake, they're able to, like, preserve a lot of the elements from the original when it comes to the gameplay, but they add on a few cool elements as well just to make it more hectic. You want the how many years has this treasure chest been here? How many adventures has this chest seen? You want the first, and you won't be the last. Damn. Just next in line, huh? Dibs. I blast him, Olivier. I gotta try this game. Oh, absolutely. If you love JRPGs, definitely give Trails a shout. It's like the story for the first game is like rather slow because it's mainly like we're gonna be introducing this world and these characters to you. But when the plot does get going late in the fucking game, it's super compelling. Hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. And like the gameplay is so fun, like I don't mind. Also, it has an element that I wish every game in all of existence had. Fast forward. Oh my god. Just be able to like go quickly like this compared to this is so nice. Alright, Tita. Time to bust out the minigun, girl. Let's go. Welcome to 3rd grade in America. Minigun 101. That's what I like to say. Dropping copious amounts of lead on him. No way that penguin just left me. It's so handy. It's so nice. Lily necklace, nice. You obtain 80 million imaginary mirror. Damn. I'll put that next to my Monopoly money. The all 3+ hours. Oh, Crimson, they're so good. It's like, also, if you watch like the extended cuts, they're even better. God, I love Lord of the Rings. Who was your favorite character in Lord of the Rings? If you had one. Clapped. Alright, Tita. Blast him with your cannon. Nice. Alright, put his ass to sleep. Shoot him. Bro, no way there's like fucking Fruity Loops guy over here still alive. Charizard, did you just do 0 damage? Aragon. Aragon's nice. Never seen Lord of the Rings. Oh, I know like everyone says it, but like you need to. They're so damn good. If you like fantasy at all. It's also really funny. It's like watching Dune and then being like, oh my god, all of sci-fi is just inspired off of Dune, huh? It's like you'll watch Lord of the Rings and be like, holy shit, everything's just Lord of the Rings, huh? But in a good way. That's it.
Let me show you the truth.
Get an Olivier. Yeah, I love Sam as well. God, I don't even know who necessarily my favorite is. I love Gimli though. Gimli's hilarious. I love like Gimli and Legolas together. Celestial Bomb. All of this chest's worldly possessions now reside within your pack. Unless you sold them. You didn't sell them, did you? Samwise is probably my favorite overall. I love Gandalf as well. Blast him, good. In the Eye Tower in Mordor. Yeah, the funny thing with like Lord of the Rings is like in the Lord of the Rings like story, like when Lord of the Rings takes place is basically when magic is essentially leaving Middle-earth and like dying. Because like when you look in like the mythos of like Lord of the Rings and the story behind it, it gets very high fantasy and magical and all that. It's like you have spiders that like are the size of mountains, shit like that, right? But like one of the themes of Lord of the Rings is like magic dying in the world. And it's like, that's kind of like shown with like the elves leaving Middle-earth. Why did they delete chess quotes, man? That's so good. I don't understand it. They're so good as well. It's like, it doesn't ruin the remake games for me or anything. But like, they're so good. Why would you remove them? It's like they're a nice little like addition to it. I don't know how true this is. I did hear there was a localization thing, which, funnily enough, probably one of the few examples where it's like, oh, a localization took a lot of creative liberties. I think that's a cool idea. I don't know how true that is, though, because you have to, like, actually code for that. C.S. Lewis were best friends. Who's C.S. Lewis again? I'm terrible when it comes to names. It is really funny to me where it's like, if you want to understand where like 95% of stories get a lot of like the inspiration, just read/watch Lord of the Rings and also Dune. It's like you do those two series, you cover both fantasy and sci-fi. It's insane how much of sci-fi is just Dune and how much of fantasy is basically just Lord of the Rings. I don't mind it. It just shows how inspirational they are. I think it's a really cool element to like creative outlooks like that. Maybe not outlook, like output. For the Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was never big into Narnia, but I never read the books. I watched like the first movie. Weirdly enough, I grew up in like Catholic school, right? So, one of my religion classes, they like had us watch like the first Narnia movie. Mainly just because like Aslan being Jesus. And they're like, yeah, so like fill out this like paper with has like questions in it as you watch the movie. I think the dude kind of just wanted to watch Narnia. I thought Narnia was okay. I'm a bit sus on like Mr. Tumnus though. Yeah, I don't trust that guy. Okay, let's backshot this penguin. Blast him. Blast him. Get him. Bonk. Blast. Blop. Pow. Easy. Poetry in motion. Holy penguins, okay. Thank you. They all walked into it. Beautiful. Like duck hunt in here. Easiest XP of my life. In Judah? Oh yeah, that makes sense. It was always kind of funny to me how like prevalent lions were in like a lot of medieval European, maybe not medieval, but like at least Renaissance, probably also medieval. Kind of like culture lions were, despite not being in Europe at the time. The cave lions had gone had gone extinct a long time before. Hello, Keiichi. Welcome to the stream.
Enjoy the show.
To enjoy the show. Oh God. I love Olivia's like victory pose. Bonk. Blast them. Beautiful. Oh, you jabroni. Well, thank you kindly for coming into my range. No shot we missed. Sherazad. What am I gonna do with you? Go for the chain. Okay, I can work with that. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like the stop points for each of those movies would be compromised, Crimson, if they had broken Lord of the Rings up into 4 movies. Because, like, it's based on the original, like, 3 books of Lord of the Rings. Have you seen Chaotic Good Barbarian? If that's a reference to Trails, no. And if it's like an outside show, also no.
We're good to go.
Okay, let me get this chest. Found the long barrel. You tip the lid back and thrust. Pause your hand into the chest. Pause. Your hand hits the bottom of the chest and you skin your knuckles. Oof. Long barrel. RNG +2 increases the firing range of guns, cannons, and crossbows. I'm gonna put that on Tita. ATS +30. I want that on Estelle. I think. You know, we're not really using an Estelle magic build right now. I use Shara magic a bit though, because she has aerial on her. So I'll put that on her. It's a show on YouTube? Oh, okay. God, whenever I hear about YouTube shows, my mind just goes back to like Aubrey the Chief. I might need to give that a rewatch soon. God, I miss the days of like Halo machinimas. And like old WoW machinimas as well. I miss them so much. Have you ever read R.L. Stine Goosebumps series? Oh yeah, they were all the rage when I was in elementary school. Like everyone read those, especially in the library because they had like a stockpile of them. I read quite a few of them. I couldn't tell you which ones I read because it was so long ago. But I have read a lot. Just like the remake models. Very similar, yeah. It goes to show how faithful in a lot of ways the remake was. I guess still is. Like the main difference, funnily enough, is like the professor. Like Professor Russell looks so different in the remake. He looks so young. Which can paralyze an enemy. Ooh. Okay, so fire for him. Too far away, huh?
Take that.
Okay. Go for that. Nice. Nice. Okay, Tita can go for the attack. I'll have to use her S-Break and kill the small one as well. Oh wow, King Penguin is not going at all anytime soon, huh? Cooked. Fry! Dude, this King Penguin had no shot. Show those evil penguins who's boss. Penguin de Samus. Hell yeah. Wow, we got like no XP for that. No way Sherazad's last name is Harvey. Yeah, it is. Funnily enough. I know, it shocked me too. Got you screwed over a lot of royalties. I did hear about that a while ago. I feel like a lot of Reddit can get screwed out of royalties a lot of the time. I never read Captain Underpants, really. I was a massive Diary of a Wimpy Kid fan. I had so many of those books.
Seems you came up short.
I just found Diary of a Wimpy Kid so compelling because I'm pretty sure I just like manga, and like I didn't know that at the time. And Diary of a Wimpy Kid basically just reads like a comic / manga. Like it's the same reading experience for me, so I just like absorbed it. Every empty chest we open takes a little bit of my soul with it. Soon I too will be empty. Dude, me after playing a Halo game now. Bonk. Blast.
Seems you came up short.
Okay, we got T to level 51. We might be able to get to level 52 soon. Riverbug. This chest has already given you everything it had in support of your noble cause. You'd be remiss to ask any more of it, but I will. Man, I am in desperate need of a map. Around me, Reddit. Yeah, I feel like I knew a lot of people that read Captain Underpants, but like they never really talked about it all that much. It was just like, oh yeah, Captain Underpants. Meanwhile, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I think especially with the movies, that just took off. I read those books so fast, it's crazy. Ah, that's my loot. Okay, I've managed to pull the chest up. Like a pull-up bra. No doubt about it, I finally found it. Yeah, I finally found it! Finally found it, it. Oh? Jimmy, you're amazing, I love you! Amazing, I love you! Love you, you. Guess this isn't the time to be goofing around. I better check the contents before some monster shows up. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised this guy made it all the way in here. Whoa, who are you guys? Forget that. What the heck are you doing playing around at a place like this? Are you nuts? I can't believe how oblivious you are. Not Elder Scrolls 4. Oblivious? Don't you mean Oblivion? Nah, I'm just not worried. I do this adventurous stuff all the time. So, who are you all? Wear braces. You're Jimmy, right? Yep, I'm Jimmy. What about it? What if it's a different Jimmy? Your place of lodging issued a search request, so we came looking for you. Oh, you came all the way from Zeiss, huh? Well, sorry, but I can't go back yet. I'm about to make the discovery of the century. You mean that chest? I think we left it the last game. Yeah, I managed to pull it up just a moment ago. Pull it up, like from the lake? No, the sky. Yeah, they're about a crazy hiding spot. Still, that's what I'd expect for the great pirate Shimmer's treasure. What? Really? Okay, honestly, I'm not really following. Who is this pirate? What's its face? A guy from Persona 5? You don't know the great pirate Shmurma? Unbelievable! How can you call yourself a citizen of Rewind? This is Zeiss. Look, I don't care, just hurry. If we linger, the monsters are sure to notice us. Sherzad, never say that to a guy, oof. They'll tear a man's soul apart. Well, yeah, right. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open the chest. In before a boss pops out. Why are you quiet all of a sudden? Give me a second. What is this? Whoa, phew, that sure surprised me. A nuclear alarm. Oh god, they're dropping it. Oh man, this is so a trap, isn't it? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling. Hey, your premonition was correct. The enemy is upon us. Making that movie safe. Did I have a Wimpy Kid? I don't think they adapted everything. They made a couple of movies. Whoa, there are tons of them. Jimmy, behind you. Oh, no, not the penguin guy. No, not the big one. Oh, he's a peacock now, too. Whoa, the guy from Kung Fu Panda 2. What? Another evil penguin. Surprise, surprise. Whoa, whoa, what? Watch out, it's coming for us. Wrong one, gamer. Go for that. $10K HP. An evil vegetarian makes sense. Can I knock out that one? I can. Okay, sick. Jesus! It's one of those you have to let the NPC live as well. Blow my whole asshole sideways, dude. Okay, good. Oh, come on.
Let me show you the true essence. Take that.
Come on. Good kill, Tina. Good kill. Triple kill. Alright, now we're just down to one. Whoa! Alright, we need to heal Tina. Whoa! Okay. Well, with the crit, I kind of have to. Get rid of the abnormalities on her. Not much. Okay. Heal up Tita. Okay, good crit. Go with that. Yeah, the song is good, ain't it? Ah, okay. That's fine. Okay, now... Wait. I need more CP on him. Okay, that's fine. Go with Soul Blur. Okay, I need... Damn it, I don't have a CP brick. I have it on Shara, though. We need bind whip. That didn't work. Oh, blow me, dude. How did that not work?
We're good to go.
Get him up. Okay. We need some good food. Get Tita up. Go for the bouquet. Get some damage in. We can get to Tita. No, she needs CP. More healing. Okay, good. We rallied. Okay, we need to just kill this thing. It's close. Just keep bonking it. Okay, we didn't die, though. Go for the chain. Will this work? It does. Beautiful, dude. Let's go. Woo. Okay, and that's a good amount of XP as well. Share leveled up. Nice. Love to see that. Well, that was certainly a thing. It sure was, flashy, bud. I thought I was a goner. We managed to push them back, huh? Still, it seems best if we were to make our exit swiftly, not Taylor. Right. Okay, then I'll be quick. No, wait a moment. Why don't you leave that to us? There could be another trap. Yeah, good point. Yeah, thanks for the loot, bro. Well, then here we go. Dibs. Whoa, money. Nothing seems off, really. I think we're okay, but... Retrieved Silver Dew Orb. Alright, the dubious pirate treasure has been secured. Wait, huh? What's wrong? There's a scrap of paper in here. Looks like a letter. We just got a letter. Let's see. In memory of my 70th birthday and my retirement from piracy, here lies my Silver Dew Orb. This gem holds the power to warn its bearer of all approaching danger. I can say my living to this day is thanks to none other than this jewel. However, I have grown old and weary of being bothered by the knights who come seeking it. And so I sink it into this lake. You who have found it, do as you please. However, as I wrote, this treasure comes with its own troubles. Sherma. The end. Holy crap, let me see it, please! Okay, calm down. It's not yours, though. Zeiss first, then I'll let you have it. Though if you'd rather fight that strange monster again, we can stay a little bit longer. Pass. Going is good. A wise decision. Let us be gone. Yeah, let's. My orb. Lord help me. That was a very near thing. If you'd opened the chest first, you'd likely be monster food now. Whoa, monster food? I totally regret it, so please don't scare me like that. We're not trying to scare you, but you really were saved by coincidence this time. Understand that and make sure you've learned something from all this. Got it. Anyway, I'm going to focus on getting a job for now, damn, unlike Twitter, so I can pay for an escort next time. Pause. Which kind? So that's how it's going to be. May regret it, but you're still gonna into danger, huh? Well, yeah, I got it. Treasure hunting's a man's romance. For discoveries like this, a little danger is unavoidable. Speaking of what happened to the discovery this time, it seems it really was pirate treasure in the end. Oh yeah, right. Anyways, I need to return the treasure to Jimmy. No! Thank you. It's like a dream come true to finally find real treasure. I still wonder what it really is. Whatever it is, it sounds pretty incredible, judging by the letter that was left with it. That's true, but I've never seen anything like this before. It's most likely an artifact. From the look of it, however, its power has long since left it. Yeah, totally. An artifact. A relic from a really long time ago, right? Even if it doesn't have any power, isn't it still pretty dangerous? You should go get it investigated through the proper channels. I can't really recommend individual possession of it, given their nature. The closest research facility would be the History Museum in the capital. If you wish, I can contact them for you. Please do. If it's that dangerous, I'd definitely like to have it looked at. Understood. Well, then I'll prepare everything, including a ticket to the capital. Wow, thanks. What great service. It's a necessary expense. After all, you're completely broke, aren't you? Well, how'd you? You look poor. But the way things are outside right now, it's probably best for you to take her up in the offer anyway. Walking the roads is just way too scary at the moment. Yeah, I agree. You can get your ticket from the receptionist at the landing port. Well, then take care on your way to the capital. Get the fuck out of my store. Thanks for today. Hope we see each other in the capital. Yeah, I got it. Make sure you deliver that jewel to the museum. Yeah, leave it to me. Fare thee well, Jimmy. Fare thee well. Road airport. Easy. 5 BP, all for me. Good work. It seems you successfully accomplished your goals. If you complete any missions, come report them to me. I think that is all. They have all been reported. We're just that goated, possibly with the sauce. And now it's time to leave Zeiss. Let's go rest up at the inn first and then find the airport. 200 for a night? They can tell he's poor from the lack of a character portrait. Absolutely amazing observation. You're entirely correct. Like, you can just, like, see the poverty on him. Hey, welcome. You're the party of braces bound for Gransel, right? Yeah, that's us. Killica sent over the fare payment already. You guys ready to check in? Just like last time, it would probably be best if we stay here and wait for the ship once we check in. Are you certain we're done here in Zeiss? Still have stuff to do. Let me do a quick save. Okay, good. Now let's go. Check in. I'll contact the guild and let you know. Wait for the next passenger ship. I forgot Zin was with us. Because I benched him immediately. Because I am not benching Tina or Olivier. The first person that will get benched in this party will be Sherazade, so help me God. So help me God. It looks like it's going in reverse, you know? Airliner Cecilia. Like, I can't help it. Like, it looks like the ship is built, like, in reverse. Like, the front should be this one and not that one. Hey, sis. I don't want to sit. Let's go outside. I'll be good, I promise. No, you won't. Right, we're going to Gransel. Been captured. The few may have well fled the country by now. Good riddance, I say. From home. Best of luck, Neo. That's excellent, like, napping distance, though. Just you wait, Estelle. Your lovely white frame will be mine in this camera. Pause. To make with Ambassador Cochrane, a cock ring of Calvad. This is a big one. I hope it goes well. I said no. The last time you said that you climbed the railing on the deck, didn't you? You're staying put right here no matter what. Damn. Hi, Estelle. Scree. Out for a walk, Estelle? Uh-huh. You two just watching the clouds? Not strife? Something like that. Chloe helped me become friends with Sieg. Right, Sieg? Scree. That's great, Tita. Oh, and Chloe was telling me all about the school festival. You were a knight in the play, right? Yeah, like right before we met you. Well, kinda, yeah. Actually, a lot of people thought I cut a pretty dashing figure as a knight. You know, I got to wear that outfit permanently in the remake games. Wow, neato. Didn't ask that part, though. I wish I could have seen you act. Well, you can come to the festival next year, Tita. It's open to the public, after all. Wait, really? Mom and Dad will be back by then, too. Well, I'll ask Grandpa about it as soon as I get home. Well, if we do that, we'll have to get Estelle on stage again next year. I think I'll just leave my thanks. Say, that reminds me, Tita. Your and Dad are out of the country working, right? Yeah. They're helping to establish orbital technology in places that don't have it yet. They've been gone for 2 years. They don't want me anymore. Wow, that is a long time. The last bit depressed me. I hope they write you letters or something at least. I get a text every 4 months. I wrote about you last time, Estelle, and in the reply, they said to give you their regards. Well, that's sweet of them. What kind of people are your parents, Tita? Is your mom like you? I bet she is. Like me? I don't think so. Mom's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. She shoots everyone with a gun. Where do you think I got it from? She and Grandpa kind of end up fighting and wrestling a lot over stuff. I need to see that. Wrestling? She sounds energetic. Yeah, she hit an RKO on the guy, like the other week. They usually get along really well. Dad says they're fighting just a way to express their love. Well, yeah, okay, moving by that. That's kind of disturbing. Also possibly mesmerizing. What's your dad like? He's not like Mom at all. Sort of quiet and reliable, I guess. Total beta male, you know what I mean? He was a bracer until about 10 years ago. Wait, seriously? He told me once that he got hurt doing something and became an engineer afterwards because he's a coward. Mom said he was famous, though. Okay, sure. Never heard of him. They sound great. I'd love to meet them when they get back. Yeah, when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. He'll probably be crying in the corner or something. Oh, Chloe, yeah, I guess you can come too. I mean, if you're there. I'd love to. Thank you, Tita. Scree? Oh, you can come too, Sieg. We can fry you up. 11 herbs and spices. Scree. That's Bird for 12 herbs and spices. He'll settle for none less. Bro, I love this game so much. I love the Olivier character model. It's so cute how he like has his eyes closed and he's like strumming along. I love how Sherazade is like his one audience member. I like how she's being supportive here. Oh, Estelle, my fair rose. Welcome to Olivier Lenaheim's lovely solo recital. Oh, Idios, he escaped his chair. His electric chair. Hello, Super Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I love the look of this game as well. It has so much personality in the character models. And the world is so nice to look at. Seriously, who let you out of your seat? Just as braces protect the innocent and military men protect their homes, it is the duty of performers such as I to protect the souls and pathos of the moment. Yo, shout out the word pathos. Hold on. We're gonna look that one up. That's a crazy word pull. Meaning. Pathos, a quality that evokes pity or sadness. Protect the soul and pathos of the moment. Ooh. Okay. Writing's fire. Matt Mercer's a good pick for Livy. Absolutely. Hello, Kingslayer Koshi. Welcome to the stream. Any indie RPGs that could attempt this look? I wonder too. It's a really good look. Gotta blow my nose. It is the duty of performers such as I to protect the soul and pathos of the moment. He did apparently beg permission from the steward Estelle. There's no harm in letting him play. No lasting harm anyway. Shara, have you no appreciation for song? You even turned down my invitation to the Elmo Springs a month ago in the most casual fashion imaginable. Broke my heart. And I'll burn down your barn. And I would drink myself under the table for you. What tragedy. If I actually had time to fool around like that, I'd consider it. Besides, I never actually drink you under the table deliberately. So it just happens on accident. I just want someone who can match my pace. That's all I need from a drinking partner. Why do I feel that was a double entendre, Cher? Olivier, Cher doesn't quite get it. She doesn't realize how crazy her drinking speed is, or how her liver is basically the Gehenna of alcohol. Another word. Wait a minute. Hold on. Gehenna. From the wicked of death? Damn. Was a physical valley outside Jerusalem used for child sacrifices to pagan gods and later as the city's garbage dump. Ah. Okay. Where fires constantly burn to destroy waste, symbolizing total destruction and God's judgment against evil. Often translated as hell in the New Testament. Oh. So she just throws all the alcohol. So it's basically a dump. Okay, got it. I might need to seal that metaphor. I'm sitting right here, you know, Estelle. If you want to serenade me, my dear Laneheim, you better be ready to keep up with me. And remember, I won't work your liver nearly as hard as Ina would. Oh god, I'm kind of into that. Let us never speak of that night again. The memories alone make my heart quail. Heh, I bet they do. Just what the heck? You know I don't actually want to know. In truth, Cher, I do not mind sharing a drink with. She may drink endlessly, but at least her face reddens and the liquor begins to tell on her demeanor. But Ina, no matter how much Ina drinks, she remains as sober as a statue. And when such a seemingly sober individual pours the libations, one can hardly judge his own intake with any degree of accuracy. Another word, hold on. Libation. The ritual pouring of a liquid is an offer. Okay. Okay, I probably shouldn't encourage Olivier anymore on this train of thought. A direct request from the army, huh? If they're calling us to the capital, it must be a matter that they don't want leaking out under any circumstance. We have the society to worry about too, so we should be on guard for anything. Got it, yeah. Her liver is basically like throwing alcohol in the depths of hell, never to be seen again. If you need to shop in the capital, really, you only need to make it to Edel Department Store. You know, you would think the capital of the biggest, like, shopping place. Isn't just his music that's unique, his singing, the way he talks is as well. How do I put it? I feel like he loves himself a lot. I guess he's the textbook definition of narcissism, huh? Damn. Granzel's up next, is it? Yeah, I need to start getting, unload the shit. Yep. And more beta high. Can you drop us down slightly? La 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 la. Yes, affirmative. Immediately restoring correct altitude. Ba-da-da-ba-bam. Oh god, yeah. Get me off this ship. This thing's gonna crash into every mountain we find. Having a look around the ship or just bored? We're above the Trat plains at the moment. Weather's fantastic. Why not step out on the deck and catch the view? Whoa, what's this like ladder doing here though? I want to ride it. Currently, to your right is the front of the Annenberg Wall. Long and storied history which dates back to before the birth of the Liberal Kingdom. According to some theories, it's linked to the ancient Sumerian civilization, but the truth of the matter is unclear. Interesting. Whoa, so that's the fort. Oh, it's Jimmy. If it really is a ruin, then maybe there's some hidden treasure inside that nobody knows about. I feel as if we're going to see Jimmy again. But on the day of the sighting, no civilians were allowed in the villa where the ceremony is being held. Since a detestable coup, but it would have been nice to see the moment it was signed, you know? Those earthquakes and Zeitz were quite a surprise to be so localized and happening in so many different places like that. I've been around the block a few times, but I've never seen anything like that. Ron mayoral election is coming up. It's between Norman, who's promoting tourism, and Portis, who's been promoting the harbor business. I wonder which candidate will get elected. Even if you're not a citizen of Rwanda, it's still worth to take note. Sup, Zen? Zen, you're like half the allotted weight for the ship, you know? But still, what is it? You need me for something? Oh, no, not really. It's just, you kind of looked like you were lost in thought. All alone. Yes. Just remembering the past a bit is all. But that sunglasses wolf guy, right? Yeah, he has a name, but yeah, sure. We last met 6 years ago. At first, it felt like longer, but it hasn't been that long, you know. I guess not. So, that man was your senior at your, dojo, right? What kind of martial artist is he, anyway? Well... simply put, he's a natural. Dude, look at these 3 aura farmers over here. Zin with the behind the shoulder look. This guy looking like he wants to throw dice or something. Kilika with like one of these. Simply put, he's a natural. His reflexes are perfect and his sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape, and it looks like that's still true today. On top of all of that, he knows how to utilize his chi exactly. In every sense, he's a cut above the normal man. Yeah, his moves, I've never seen anything like that. I think he might even be faster and stronger in some ways than that Lawrence guy, and that's scary. I think you might be right. Yeah. Developed a cough in the last 2 hours? Oof. Try to get some tea and honey if you haven't. Or just liquids overall. I think you might be right, yeah. When we were students, I admired that strength of his, envied it even. At least I did until 6 years ago, when he killed our mentor and master of the dojo, Ryuga. Oh my god, he's Tai Long. What? He killed his own... I'm sorry. Getting ahead of it. They both agreed in the fight mind. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's heart. He'd grown drunk at his own power and hungered for still more. Master constantly rebuked him, for his actions reminded him what the proper heart of a martial artist is supposed to be. The living fist of the Taito style that seeks to perfect oneself through the medium of honorable combat. Living fist, huh? Nice ring to it. Ultimately, though, Walter never listened. He relished the power which the most aggressive side of Taito's style gave him. The aggressive side. Martial arts are used in combat, and so no one can deny that they can be used to hurt people as much as defend them. Thanks, Dad, you're welcome. And while there are many who train for the latter purpose, there are those who seek to do the former. Those who do eventually become monsters, whose fists exist only to kill. Woohoo! We call this side of Taito the murderous fist. The what? In the end, Master Ryuga challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. I was the observer for that match. I could do nothing but watch while you could. Zen. Well, that's what happened. I've been looking for Walter, off and on ever since. Think we'd meet here now, in Liberal, though. This is the hand of she who dwells above at work. Mark my words. Oh, sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off. Oh, wait, was it ear? Oh! No, you didn't chew anything, Pause. Thanks for telling me. But Zin, you're searching for Walter, not the guy from Armored Core 6, to get revenge, right? No. Like I said, their match was fairly fought. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nah, I'd be taking revenge. But then, why are you looking for him? Vengeance. There's something I want to confirm. Something to... now I really don't get it. I need to know who has the larger penis. Either way, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. I hope I can sharpen myself by helping you. I see, yeah. Well then, I hope you can keep up, Zin. We'll see, Estelle. You're the one with the shorter legs. Damn. Just busted that one out for no reason, huh? Oh, yeah, speaking of the story, not my legs. I get what's going on between you and Walter, but how does Kilika fit into all this? Oh god, even more, huh? There's not really a place to say, I only say this much. Kilika was Master Ryuga's daughter. Oh. I think you can fill in the rest yourself for now, yeah? She'll probably tell you the full story someday. Yeah, I guess she'll become a more important character. Should show my face to the Calvardian Embassy. Can't wait too long or Elsa is gonna give me hell. Elsa, that wouldn't be a strict, harsh-looking woman with glasses, would it? You know Elsa Cochrane? I've only seen her briefly. We were at the landing port and she was in the middle of an argument with the Imperial Ambassador. She's not what I would call a fan of Erebonia. She's quite confident and intelligent, usually, but Erebonia and the nobility tend to make her see red. I can kinda understand that, I guess. Oh god, let it go! Let it go! Can't hold it back anymore. Thank you for flying with us today. We're arriving shortly. We're not landing, bitch. We're gonna crash into it. Maybe turbulence while landing, so, brace for impact. Huh! When can I do a bombing run? That's my real question. Oh, I knew what I needed to do. I need to change the thumbnail for the short for tonight. I like how we're all in single file. And here we are, back in the capital again. Feels pretty good. Guess we better check in with the guild branch first, huh? We should speak to Eldon and see what the army has in mind for us. I did notice that a certain white ship is in port today. The Arcel, I believe it was. Huh? Oh wow, you're right. How did we miss that? I didn't miss it. That's the royal family's personal cruiser, right? Might be out on a mission or something. If I recall, the Arcel should be at least in Fortress at the moment. It's being fitted with the new engine Professor Russell and his colleagues have been working on. Oh yeah, Gustav said he'd be flying out the Leaston on the factory's airship. Oh, I see. So that awesome ship is being made even more awesome. I seriously can't wait to see that. They're just changing the engine, so I doubt the exterior will change much. But it'll totally be the world's fastest airship, that's for sure. I love this game just because we have like all these characters together. It's so good. Welcome everyone, and thank you for coming. Oh my god, I gave this dude a normal voice, let's go. Winners win. I don't have to do the secretary for Monsters Inc. anymore. Live to win, till you die, till the light dies in your eye. Hello, AML. Welcome to the stream. Without the voice mod? Yeah, well, I like to do English VO for the streams because some people might not be able to watch 24/7. And I don't want people to be lost. So I was gonna, if I did Japanese voices, I was gonna have to, like, VO it anyways. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming. I've read the reports from Rowan and Zeiss. Good work, truly. You've done well in opposing the society thus far. I doubt the guys we fought would agree. Both that masked man and the guy with sunglasses didn't really seem to take it, or, us seriously. Even, knowing that the society is moving is valuable, Estelle. Don't disparage yourself. Your successes should make the Royal Army trust us even further. On that note, what does the Army want to see us? Guessing it has something to do with the society. Well, yes, about that. Seems they don't want to discuss it over the phone. An Army official will be coming by soon to explain the situation in person. Something that cannot be discussed by phone, they say. What they mean is they do not wish to risk any unwelcome ears listening in the call. Wait, you can do that? Oh yes, it's quite possible. Telephone's convenient, but with the right equipment and something as conversation signal is not very difficult. We use a scrambling device between branches to prevent the deception of guild business, unfortunately. The scrambling doesn't work with the army for some reason. Yeah, the army uses a different system. All calls between us are thus completely open. Well, that's ducky. Rub-a-ducky. You're the one. Hello, AML. Welcome to the stream. Have a good day. Please see your emails go well. Why can't the army just share a mixed scrambler thingamajigger with us? Yeah. Yeah, the old reliable model called thingamajigger. Yeah, I have one of those as well. Where's my thingamajigger? Oh, I got a thingamajigger right over here. Yeah? Look at this thingamajigger. Yeah? Now this, that's a thingamajigger. If I've ever seen one. Right there. Just need one of those. Why can't the army just share a mixed scrambler thingamajigger with us? We are working together, but we're still an international citizens group and then a national defense force. Much as your father trusts us, Estelle, I don't think they can give us something so sensitive so easily. Ellen, the sounds of things, you do have some idea for what this is all about, yes? I doubt they would have called us directly otherwise. By being that transparent, can only hazard a guess, really, but I believe it's very likely has to do with the signing of the non-aggression pact. I remember hearing about that. What exactly is going on with that, anyways? It's a treaty affecting Liberal, Ereboni, and Calvard, proposed by Grandmother. In short, it says all countries involved will attempt at all times to solve international disputes without resorting to force. Weak! Nah, fuck that. Bomb each other. Bomb each other. Bomb each other. I need more world events to create Call of Duty campaigns in the future. And Medal of Honor and Battlefield, yeah? Lock in. These campaigns don't write themselves. In short, yeah, without force. Wow. So, like, it'll end war? That's the opposite of what I want to stealth. Damn it. Well, no, there's no true enforcement mechanism beyond simply being known as a treaty breaker, so enforcing it like that would be difficult. It should still be something of a deterrent, though, and it will hopefully promote more friendly relations between ourselves and others. Oh, I get it. We get to team up and then fight someone else. Smart. See, I like that. Okay, I get it. Queen Alicia does it again. She got a good eye for this kind of thing. It'll be neat if that made the countries nicer to each other. The pact is being signed in a large ceremony at the Upper Royal Villa next weekend. Dignitaries from all three nations will be attending, and the media is paying close attention. Which is to say, they may as well have painted a sign in the roof of the villa saying, Ouroboros, please attack us. I mean, also fair enough, right? Oh yeah, that could get really ugly. This is going to be quite the task, isn't it? So you just want us to wait here for the army official, then? Correct. We do have some time before he's scheduled to arrive, so feel free to... Ah, shit. Oh, pardon me a moment. Hello, you've reached 1-800 Hotline Bling. This is the Grand Soul Bracer Guild branch. Yes, yes. I see, yes, that certainly is a problem. Just a moment, please. Let me guess, a mission? Now, to remember the Royal Abbey Villa staff, they seem to have a lost child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't seem to actually locate her parents. Oh, that's awful. Do you want us to help? I feel like we have more important business to do. Just so, Your Highness, they've asked for our aid in locating the child's parents or guardians. There's still some time before a guest from the army is due to arrive. Would you mind taking care of this? Sure, why not? Let's go over to the villa. Thank you. I got side quests over there to do, by the way. We have a team of braces I can dispatch immediately. And your name, sir? Yes, understood. Well, then our braces will be over as soon as they're able. The lost child is in the charge of a butler named Raymond Reddington. Once you arrive at the villa, inquire with him. All right then. Just a second. Raymond Reddington? Why does that ring a bell? Wasn't he the one the butler found? The butler we found? You know, when we saved Chloe during the coup, he was hiding under a counter. Right, Niall's friend. Who? Ah, good. Bro, I played like the first chapter twice, the original and the remake. I did not remember that guy. Well then, good luck. Please form your party, please. Let me bench share. Why is this guy level 50 fucking 4?
Oh, okay.
Gransel sewer monster. Be weak to fire rods, it's cooked. West block entrance. Chronocider. Along the Ube Scenic Route. Okay, let's go dispatch these two jabronis. First of all, where's the weapon guy? God, that was muscle memory. Alright, what we got? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh, buddy, oh, buddy. We got new weapons for me. Oh, my damage. Oh, I love long ass damage. Ave Maria. Oh, okay, so Kevin comes into the party soon. Air shooter. I'll buy one of those, even though I imagine we're gonna get one. Ooh. Oh, I lose speed on Tita, though. She's at 320 defense. Oh, that's a lot, though. It's like 20 more defense across the board. That's a lot of defense. Prevents seal. Prevents blind. Prevents mute. Prevents poison. Your poison running through my veins. Alright, we spent a lot of money, but I feel like it was worth it. To attack, God. Xenoblade and Trails collab would be insane. Alright, Genshin Impact Rod. I lose ADF, but that's fine. Go for the Strega F. We go for the Chain Gear. Fiber Suit. Strega F. Olivier goes for the, I think it's Salamander. Yes. Also the Fiber Suit. Strega F. Right, a gun for her. Do I ditch the Genis Blouse, though? Because I lose the speed. I think it's worth it. Oh, I don't know. Because it's so advantageous for us to have Tita go first. Because she just gets a lot of good AoE off immediately. World building teaming up. I feel like Trails will be up there for me. I'm already in love with how this game does world building. I think we go for it. I don't want to be too, like, easy to kill. Joshua and Rex meeting, imagine. Alright, let's head to the West Block sewer entrance. Old reliable. Not like we've been here before. Oh, can I fish here? I can fish here. Yeah, I love fishing in the sewers. Fuck yeah. My favorite fish to eat. Hell yeah, dude. This guy's a river. Down by the river. Down by the banks of the river Charles. That's where you'll find me. Oh, Boston, you're my home. Do 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 do. I love that do do. Get away my ass. Catch yourself a turd, yeah. Bullshit, it did not get... I'm locking in. Oh, eat me, dude. I'm locking in. The nose knows. Boom! Easy. When in doubt, look at this Goliath, this monster of the deep, this Leviathan. We found Nessie itself. Bro, the nose knows. Never doubt the schnoz. Never doubt it. Rock Eater spat out Juicy Bone times 3. He's a gaming god. In this game, yeah, this game takes its time better than any game series I've seen. Yeah, I love the fact that it takes its time. Like, that won't be for everyone, but I love that it takes its time because I can just tell it's gonna make me care more about the world and the characters in the long run because it's taking its time. He'll catch the people's lunch. You know, you find someone's used like Baconator. Bro, I'm just too good with it. It's like I'm disgusted with it. Call me Jeremy Wade. Catching river monsters out here. He's a gaming god. Never doubt me in a fishing minigame. He's a man, not a god. He's a man, not a god. He's a man, not a god. Woo! Maybe he can see the future. Is she fishing in the sewer? Absolutely. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, this is like when you eat at one guy's house and you're like, oh, this is delicious. Where did you get this fish from? Oh, I got it from the sewer. Yeah, they just kind of like live there. You can't eat at everybody's house. It's like you think you know someone, and then they like serve you like sewer fish. I imagine it's like the same visceral reaction you get when you find out someone that you know and you trust don't wash their hands and they go to the bathroom. Like, you can't look at them the same after that, right? Hard shell for defense. All right, we need magic. Make you go. Yeah. It's like those like TikTok videos I see every now and then when it's like, okay, guys, we have to make, we're going to make a drink for the party. So we need a very large container here. Now, so long as you clean it, you can use your toilet bowl. I have seen videos of that, by the way. So here's a fun fact. If I ever go to your house and you offer me a beverage and I drink it, and then after you tell me that you made it in your toilet, you may not walk out of that house ever again. In Minecraft. And also possibly in real life. It's like people are disgusting. Rancid. Vile. Oh, don't worry, I cleaned it with bleach. That doesn't make it better.
Enjoy the show.
Urinal cake. I mean, it has cake in the name, right? Am I not supposed to eat it? I'll make you some bathtub gin. Oh, God. Like, depending on the person, people will probably, like, buy that, unfortunately. I will never understand why some people like buy bath water. You know how easy that shit is to fake? Like, how do you verify? It's like, is it disgusting? Yeah, sure. I'm just thinking of the logistics behind it, right? Like, how do you know you're not getting scammed? Like, think about it rationally here, right? Fruity booze crap in the kitchen sink. Oh, not just the kitchen sink. I mean also the toilet. Best secret drink you never heard of, sewage rum? Yeah. That's like that other channel I see where they just like add like shit, like straight up Everclear and like half the bowl. And like, this will fuck you up. It's like, yeah, I'll send you to the hospital too. Your liver will stage like a revolt. Molly should sell Gamer God bathwater. Don't spoil the 20K special. Like, imagine. Like, 50K special. Hot tub stream, but we play all of Xenoblade. Like, imagine. Sewage rum. Don't all get out of my aerial, dude! Fire never let me down. Burn. Yeah, this might be overkill, but you know what? Why not?
Oh, are we done already?
Easy. That's mine. Mystery paste. I'm not eating that. You find a message scratched along the bottom. Loot this chest and do your worst, but be warned for ye be cursed. Chat, here's a question for you. If you went in the sewers on an expedition and in a random chest you found something called mystery paste, would you eat it? Better yet, would you even pick it up? Because you would have to scoop it into something. Like, what container are you sacrificing to like eldritch deities in the process of doing that? It was a risk, damn. Like, I never understood prison wine. Like, you have to use the toilet for the fermenting process, right? It's like, what do you do when you actually have to use the toilet? Better yet, do I want the answer? Do you just gotta go outside the cell? Or like, there's bars for a reason, just like stick it through? Will it give me plus 10 endurance? Who knows? That's the funny bit, who knows? It's either plus 10 endurance or like minus 10 endurance. First mistake is assuming I would explore the sewers altogether. No, that was in the secret option C, Koji. You got the actual correct answer. It's like the impossible quiz when like the answer is actually like the question number itself. Silver gauntlets. For every extra item you take from a treasure chest, a creepy sheep is sheared. Damn. Fuck them sheep, though. Mystery Food X. Oh, God. God, one of the funniest TikTok series of all time, though, is like Yukiko Cooks, where someone like acted as if they were Yukiko and they just cooked the most diabolical shit of all time. I'm talking about like cooking like hot dogs in the toaster. And that's like one of the better examples. Found 8 llama. You open the chest to find a bandanaed man hiding inside. Just kidding, it's empty. Men only. Men. Metal armor of the sharp gleam heightens the mind. Mine. Yeah, dudes rule. Let's go. I say as we have like only one dude in the party. Found smelling salts. For sale, reviving balm, never used. Pause. That ruined it. Alright. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Let's go. Come on, it's lovely weather to beat 'em up together with you. God, like all the chests are back here. These are killing me. Oh my god, I hated that kind of stuff when I was like in a cramped space because I was always a tall guy. My legs would always kill me after a while. Damn, Tita. Ram capsule. You open the chest to find hundreds of hissing snakes and immediately close it again. Good thing you already got whatever item was in there. Leave alone. Hold on. We need to heal. Increase all types of Sepith drop by monsters from 1 to 2. Ooh, that's actually really nice. I should put it on her, though. Elemental slots so cannot install. Oh, Giga Cringe. Okay, I have to have it on him for now, at least. Okay. I'll put it here, then. Actually, do I need it? Yeah, he has no AoE. Wait, I feel like it'd be better on her. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on her. Okay, better. Okay, let's save. Double and triple down on them. I think it's like, I don't mind the sewers in this game because one, I'm starting to like get used to them so much. I kind of know them like the back of my hand now. And the combat's so fun, I don't mind. Yeah, I feel like the sewers are normally like kind of bland and interesting because they're visually so repetitive. Right? Like it's just shit water. Bro, still no AoE. Okay, let's go with that. Go for some big AoE here. Love that. Can I hit him with a smoke screen? Will this actually work? Oh my god, it did! Oh, and they take damage as well? Tita, huge, let's go. Dude, Tita's the GOAT. The blind actually went out. Oh yeah, walk in my aerial. Freaking mud splash. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, burn, baby. Alright, give me true hurricane. Alright, suck my lead. Go, Tina, go, Tina, go. Blast him, go. Nice. We need to keep unloading on him. I don't want these guys to one-hit me either, though. Dude, the blind is so clutch. And nothing else. It's like, I feel like desert areas can work. It's just, you have to make, like, navigating the desert, like, cool. Like, Nier Automata does this in a very simple way. Where it's like, when you're going down the sand, like, you slide down it. And you go for, like, the grandeur and, like, desolation of it, like, visually. And it can be a really interesting way to go about doing it. Metroid Prime 4, though, ugh. Prime 4 falls in the pit trap of treating it like, oh, it's just an empty, like, box for us to, like, fill with, like, menial activities to do. Like, that shit. It's like, I think Metroid Prime 4 is a good game. It's just that part is so soul-crushing. Good miss. Okay, I need to heal us. Hello, Luck. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, SMT5 does it well as well because of the movement. It's like basically just make the movement in a desert feel like the game journey. And like if you do that, you're on the right track in my opinion. Get him, Tita. Go, go, go. Huge. Triple kill. Let's go, Estelle. Massive. Beautiful. It ain't great for immersion. Yeah, it's like, I said this like during the playthrough we did for like Metroid Prime 4. I think a way they could have done the desert way better, you have to like put like a ruined city there. or something. Like you put a ruined city and it's like part desert dunes, but like half of it or something is just like navigating like the various deserted buildings, discovering more about like Vuros and like the society that lived there. And instead of like green crystals, you just have a bunch of like boss fights you can find scattered about the place alongside a bunch of lore. Kind of like how they did with the ice section, with like very atmospheric and lore based. You do that, but like times 11 for like the desert. And instead of the green crystal farm, just make like a series of boss fights you do. Kind of like the giant worm guy you fight near the end of the game, just like a bunch more of those guys, but actually interesting this time. And like have it be that they consumed a bunch of the green crystals, so when you put them down, you get the green crystals that they had consumed. Just like write it like that. Take care, John. Why are they so boring and unimpressive? Like that's the thing. It's like when you like do a lot of the scanning stuff in the ice section and the fire section, they're kind of interesting. I think they're cool in the bird people in certain ways. It's just like a lot of areas are just like kind of like underdeveloped drastically. Apparently the game went through like absolute development hell, so like, it's understandable why, but I mean, I'm also kind of in the minority where like I'm not too big of a fan of like Prime overall as a formula, at least going off of Metroid Prime 1. Where it's like, for me, it wasn't like treading upon like sacred ground or anything like that. We have space pirates. It's like, I feel in a lot of ways, it's like Metroid Prime 5. So long as they don't have like the same development hell and they learn the lesson from Prime 4, it could be so much better. Because like the fundamental gameplay mechanics in Prime 4, super fun. The boss fights are incredible. The gunplay itself is really nice. I think the power-ups you actually got in Prime 4 were like okay. They just felt like typical Metroid power-ups though, but they like slapped the name Psychic in front of them. Like mechanically, they function a very similar role to what like they do in like Prime 1. I wouldn't mind seeing like new things come to the table. In isolation, yeah, I think the problem I have with that is that I feel for a lot of people when you have like a concept like that, like immersion and isolation, it really resonates with you the first game that you play that does it. I grew up in Dark Souls, and to me personally, I'm not saying that it does it better, but to me personally, the way like Dark Souls handles that idea is more compelling for me. But like, I don't even necessarily mind them trying to tell a more like upfront story and trying to turn Metroid Prime into like Nintendo's Halo. I don't personally mind that. However, if you're going to do that, you need the story and you need the characters specifically to not be dog shit. And it's like, I don't think like the worst thing ever, like they ruin the game or anything like that. But they're not memorable at all. And I think that's the biggest sin. It is a niche though. Yeah, I think that another problem like Prime 4 ran into, where it's like Metroid Prime inherently is a niche series. But because of how much it was delayed and all that, it got like elevated through word of mouth to like the buzz that surrounds a mainline, mainstream game. And that's just not what Prime is. I think they wanted to turn it into that, which is why it feels so much like old Halo in certain ways. They just didn't execute on it as well. My accountant behaved. I didn't even necessarily mind Miles all that much. Like, he was annoying for like the first hour or so, and then he like chilled out mostly. I think the problem is a lot of the characters in Prime 4 feel like character tropes, but they don't grow out of that. It's like you have the nerdy fangirl, you have the nerdy like Reddit guy, you have the emo loner, you have the guy that wants to be Sergeant Johnson from Halo so bad, but we don't swear here, and we also don't have like as good of writing as like Halo 2, so the dialogue doesn't hit nearly as hard, right? It's like keep milking The Last of Us. Yeah. Sony pisses me off. Oh no, now the normies are here to complain type shit. Oh, it's annoying because it's like, I like the idea of my favorite series becoming more popular because it means more people can be exposed to the things that I like. And I love the idea of people like, for like example with Xenoblade, I love the idea of seeing people get into Xenoblade and have like the same reactions that I did when I first played, and having like that wanderlust, and that like you just have that process of falling in love with the same characters and moments that I fell in love with. I love seeing other people go through that. How the fuck ever though, right? If you got into anime before the year 2020, you will know the 2020 anime effect. And that's annoying. Prime 4 have a soft spot for me. Yeah, it's like Prime 4 was one of the first games that I played with HDR on 4K. Because I upgraded my monitor like a week before that game came out. So my main two experiences with like 4K HDR was Prime 4 and Halo Infinite at that point in time. A Prime 4 4K HDR on an OLED display looks so damn pretty. Their use of color and lighting is so damn good. Awake after bedtime. Yeah, I got into like anime as a kid with like the most like mainstream shit, because like it was Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugan, Digimon for me. And I watched like one episode of Naruto where Naruto fought Kiba in the Chunin exams. And I thought him farting in the dude's nose was the funniest thing ever, because I was like 7 years old at the time, right? I'm like, oh, I want to watch that show later on. I also saw that episode with like the ice mirror jutsu, like one of the first arcs. I'm like, oh, that's one of the coolest things ever. And I still think that, by the way. And then I got into Naruto and anime properly when I was leaving high school and going into college. Which was like a little bit before like the mainstream like burst in 2020. I was like 1 year behind that. Actually, no, wait, no, I wasn't. Wow, I got my timeline way wrong. I'm like 4 years behind that. Okay. There's a monster on the road to the Ube Villa. I think we got this thing. Job is complete. Yeah, we have to go to the Ube Royal Villa now. Down. We don't have to go to the Royal Villa yet. We have to go fight a monster there. Hakusho is good. I've never seen Yu Yu Hakusho. Kind of want to at some point. I'm just really bad when it comes to actually watching shows. Yeah, Naruto and Fairy Tail were two of my firsts. Another show I'm like, okay, I want to get into more anime. Oh, this show has a pretty interesting premise. I'll watch it. It was called Absolute Duo. So, I didn't know anime was horny at the time. I learned quickly, though. Became the pop culture thing. Yeah. people get so obsessed with like trying to say, oh, this bit is like problematic, or like I have an issue with like this bit and all that, instead of just like enjoying the thing that's in front of you. And it gets like really draining after a while.
Seems you came up short.
The main show I love right now is ReZero. I think ReZero is my favorite. I want to make another season of 86 so badly. But I'm so ready for season 4 of ReZero. I need that. Yeah, I started watching One Piece. I have it on a hold right now. I was in Alabasta. I think Bleach will end up being my favorite of the big three. But, I got to that, like, filler arc they do during, like, Wake Up Mundo. And I haven't picked it up since. I need to get over that, though. Yeah, I need to catch up on Berserk as well. My problem is I never feel like watching or like reading something like overly serious when it comes to anime. I got the wrong thing.
Take that.
We're good to go.
Revive you.
We're good to go.
Manga in a week, damn. Playing straight, yeah. I think the major issue I have a lot with like a lot of like modern Western writing, everything feels like a trope like subversion at this point, or like some kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Deconstruction of a genre or anything. It's just like, can we have something that just like loves being that genre? Hello, Pasha. Welcome to the stream. What has happened? We've been doing a lot of side quests and we've made it to chapter 3. We've made it to Gransel. There is going to be a big treaty signing over the Ube Villa situation. They want us to help, but apparently someone's daughter is missing, so we have to go find them. Dude, look at this chonky ass alligator.
Let me show you the true essence.
Since 2020 effect, yeah. It's like people that like to say they like anime, but still act as if anime is like overly weird. It's just really annoying. Trails in the sky, Jmulls got lost. We never get lost. We're exactly where we want to be. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. Die in the process. Yeah. I think it's like one of the reasons I've just gravitated to like non-Western stories a lot recently. Because like a lot of like, one, I think characters are way more interesting. I think it's an issue Hollywood's running into a lot right now. It's like, I just don't find anything they're putting out really interesting. That much. Thankfully, there's a few studios like Larian that still do it very well. Because they realize, oh, let's actually tell a compelling story with characters you actually like. And let's not have it be that the theme is the entire reason this game exists, and we're gonna act just because we have a theme that justifies everything else in the execution of the story overall. It's the most annoying shit ever. being played straight should be a bad thing. Exactly. It's like Xenoblade uses trope subversion in a great way, in my opinion, because it doesn't like demean the tropes. It just uses them as like a jumping off board for character development in the future. Okay, these guys are chonky. God, these guys have so much HP. Would become so problematic. Yeah, like that's my issue. It's like a lot of like Western media I tend to find has this aversion to anything that can be deemed problematic. My opinion is get over it. I don't think things should be necessarily like shied away from just because someone might find it to be like problematic. It limits storytelling and interesting stories and interesting characters so heavily. Because it sanitizes everything to where everything just feels the same. And there's so much trend chasing as well, to where it's like someone finds something like remotely successful and then it's done into the fucking ground. Like anime is not an exception to this either. But it's done like into the ground to where things that I may like initially just becomes like annoying after a while. Spy Family is great as well, yeah. Completely different. Exactly. It's like Xenoblade 2 is a great example of that. Where like subverts the tropes at some point. Like lulls you into a false sense of security with the tropes. In the way of anything. Well, it's like good writing, it's like the theme will prevail no matter what because the theme is part of the good writing. The problem a lot of things run into is like they think it's like, oh, we have a good moral message here, nothing else matters. And we have to like, and everything has to sacrifice itself in subservience of the fact that we have a good moral, we have a good message here. We don't need anything else. It's not compelling writing. My like easy checklist for like if something's going to be dog shit. And like it's scary how accurate this is a lot of the time. Not all the time, sometimes just bad marketing. Where it's like if the advertisement for something feels more like, oh, look how many checkboxes we like fill. And it's not like, look how good this story is that happens to do these things. Like 9.9 times out of 10, the thing ends up being dog shit because the emphasis is in the right areas. Yeah, it's like you clap that thing up. Yeah, Albedo is a villain and he's a great villain. But I definitely think, like, if some studios were trying to retell the Saga story nowadays, they would try to overly censor Albedo and the actions that he does, especially to Momo, because some people might find it to be an issue. My thing is, get the fuck over it, he's a villain. It's supposed to be uncomfortable because he's a crazed villain. Just whoop this thing taste. Whoever the hell is paid with good intentions. I don't even know it's necessarily just like good intentions. It's also some people think it's like they have to shove their moral viewpoint in your face 24/7. And it's just like overly annoying. I think it's partly how like the term like woke became the way it is today. Because it was like this prevalent like feeling with a lot of stories and like a lot of modern media. Where it's like sometimes for like the average like layman, it can be like hard to pin down what it necessarily is. But it like something can like give off a certain vibe. And you're like, oh, this feels as if it's coming off as pretentious, as if it's not focusing on the right elements. And it feels as if the justification for its existence comes in terms of its, the ingredients used, not the final recipe. And they went hard. Yeah. It's like one of the reasons I like the remake games because they went so hard with that. It was so funny. Like, don't shy away from stuff like that. If a joke doesn't land, a joke doesn't land. Move the fuck on. Only filled with snobs? Well... yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, yeah. I think it's like also another reason we run into the issue with like Hollywood nowadays with like everything we get. It's just like either a remake or a reboot or like a sequel to something because it's like they just don't know how to write an original story and then market it in such a way to where it's appealing. It's like mostly a lost form. So you have to rely on what people already know and like and just push that repeatedly. If you complete any other task, come report again. We need to rest because we're low on EP. I think the inn's up here. Yeah, it's right here. Hey, Fritz. Been seeing you since the birthday celebrations, I believe. Are you here in business today? Please enjoy your stay, huh? My imagination doesn't look too well. Was Finding Nemo? Yeah, I haven't seen a movie in the theaters in so long. I think the last one I saw was like... it was like Endgame or Infinity War. I think it was Infinity War. To make small films again. Well, that's another problem with like... everyone is just trying to chase like the big blockbuster. So like the small movie has died because it's not as profitable as like if you nail a big blockbuster. So like everything has to have like a Christopher Nolan ass budget. It's like the same issue with like gaming where it's like, okay, we gotta like elevate these series that were once niche or like smaller scale and we gotta like try and push them as if they were AAA. It's like, I don't know why they like put so much like time and effort into treating like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart like it was going to be a console seller and was supposed to be like the face of the PS5. Why are we throwing? That's just not how Ratchet and Clank is built. Yeah, Sony has the exact same issue as well. Everything has to be too big. It's like an amalgam of different issues, all like circling the drain. Where you have like studio execs that don't know what the fuck they're doing and they're so afraid of being canceled on Twitter, so they call upon like, they hire people that have the personality of a wet fucking blanket to be like, to like lead up a lot of the main like writing roles and stuff like that. So it runs into the writing issues we talked about before. But like even at the top, you run into issues of like these people like trend chasing and like wanting certain boxes to be filled. It's like, oh, we need a remake because these are doing well. Oh, we need a reboot. These are doing well. Oh, don't try to do something new and interesting because our writers that we hire fucking suck ass. So no one actually cares about them. So let's just keep doing reboots and remakes and sequels, oh my. PS5 marketing was so weird. I don't know why they were trying to push 8K. No one uses 8K gaming. Like, no one. It's like maybe 5 people in the known world. And like they had to take that off like the box at some point, I think. It's so funny to me because I guarantee the next generation is not going to have that big of a graphical leap. I swear to God, I'm still of the opinion the next generation for like both Xbox and PlayStation will just be like trying to chase the Switch. That's like what it's going to be. Unlike film, yeah. It's like part of the reason, in my opinion, why something like Expedition 33 takes off so well. Because like, if you had worse writers for Expedition 33, that game's like overall story would have been laughed out the fucking building on like Twitter, you know? But like the writers were so good and made the characters so likable, it made the story so much more endearing and impactful.
99 kitty cats.
Because like it's a very artsy and sometimes pretentious story, but it's executed so well that it lands. If you gave that exact same plot to a bunch of different writers, it would have been like... It wouldn't necessarily have been executed nearly as well. For lack of funds, exactly. He's like, you know what movie I just watched recently? Lethal Weapon. Bro, I want movies like that again. And like, if they exist, I haven't heard of them. Cooked.
We're good to go.
Bro, they ran away from me. To fund one game. Yeah, I mean, like, I roasted something on Twitter about this, like, earlier, where someone's, like, trying to, like, poke fun at, like, Pokemon, and it's like, oh, Pokemon Legends ZA versus, like, gameplay from the PS3 or something, with, like, Uncharted 3. And I pointed out, it's like, hey, look at this. The Uncharted gameplay is just, like, a glorified cutscene.
Piece of cake.
And, like, that's not actual gameplay. Because things focus so much on like form over function. It's really annoying. And like Uncharted 3, I've played it. It's a good game. But like it's representative of a greater issue, especially like PlayStation ran into. It's like one of the biggest like success stories the last couple of years, Astrobot, because it breaks all of those norms. Or things that have become norms, unfortunately. It's like, I'm so tired of like the whole focus on like overall graphical fidelity. It's like, oh, this game looks like a PS3 game. Bro, I give a fuck how the game actually looks stylistically and how the game actually plays. I don't give a fuck if you squeeze 5 more pixels into it. I care if the game actually just looks good. It's like, I'll take like how a Xenoblade game looks over like 99.9% of any other game any day of the week. Wow, it's so pretty. The Royal Villa, this is sort of nostalgic, and that was an awesome adventure kind of way. Seems a bit more lively this time, though. As I recall, the villa is typically open to the public. It's something of a tourist spot, in part because it's so relaxing. Such a refined setting, it speaks to my muse. Perhaps I should wield my lute in the service of further rest and healing for everyone here. Yeah, you'll send them into comas, maybe. I see the point about a vacation spot, though. There's a lot of families here. I would imagine a lost child was with a family like this. Let's find Raymond Reddington and see what's happened. Okay. Yeah, John Wick is a great example. Yeah, it's like I've been playing PS2 and PS1 games recently because of Xeno, like Xeno Saga and Xenogears. It's like I probably have 2 new entries in my top 5 games of all time, so long as this game like holds up. It's like I'll take a lot of these. I'll take like Xenogears and Saga over like so many other modern games that come out. It's crazy. Stranger Things season 5 was 400 million. I'm so disconnected from like modern TV shows. I can't stand like this 8-episode format shit. It annoys me to no end. I hate it. I get like invested in a show and then it ends and I'm like, okay, well, I have to wait now like 3 years for like another season. And by then I've stopped caring. It's like, I really like The Mandalorian season 1 and 2. And then it's like, okay, we're going to make The Mandalorian a title instead of the character, which is another trend I can't fucking stand, by the way. And it's just like, I miss the era of shows like Psych, Monk, White Collar, The Blacklist, which didn't even end all that long ago, Supernatural. It's like, I want shows that have like actual filler episodes. I want my Christmas specials. I want my holiday specials. I want like episodes built just for character development. I want that kind of stuff. It's like, I don't care that you want to make a show basically like movie quality. It's like, that doesn't appeal to me. If I want something like that, I'll just watch anime. They do it better anyways. Dude, I miss games that looked like that. Yeah, in like a lot of ways, I do miss like how PS2 games looked in some ways. It's like, especially like games like Saga 3. It's like, I'll put Xenosaga Episode 3 above like 99% of shows, not shows, games of like all time when it comes to how a game actually looks. That game is gorgeous. And in Hercules Legendary Journey, nice. Yeah, it's like my favorite all-time TV show, Psych. So good. Might allow the frame rate to be prioritized. Yeah. It's like, this is another thing that like pissed me off way back in the day with like the PS3 and Xbox 360 generation, when like you had a lot of like game developers, at least some, trying to like gaslight people and like the idea that 30 FPS is cinematic or something. It's like, shut the fuck up. No, it's not. You're just an idiot that's trying to like get by because you want to like push as much graphical fidelity as possible because that's good for advertisement, because the general population will just go, oh, that looks pretty, and go with that. Psych is godlike. It's so damn good. I bet I could fish here. See it there every other day. Yeah, like Avatar's a great example of this. Avatar: The Last Airbender, another one of my favorites. I love that show. I know, you know that I'm not telling the truth. I know, you know, they just don't have any proof. Embrace the deception, learn how to bend your worst inhibitions. I would psych you out in the end. I know, you know, I know, you know. So good. I love Psych. God, I love the episode when it's like quarter black. God, those episodes were always the best. Not necessarily the best, but they were up there for me. Performance and gameplay? Absolutely. It's like, funnily enough, it's one of the things I actually like about Nintendo right now with the Switch 2 era, where it's like, they're kind of treating like 60 FPS to be the baseline for the Switch 2. I really like that. It's like the graphical mode for like Prime 4 was like 60 FPS still. I like that. This is my partner, Dynasty. SH, comma to the top. Dynasty. Comma to the top. That's God's comma. As long as you get permission from the villa, you can eat here in the garden. Which I think would be perfect for a family group thing. It really is a great spot for a picnic. My family comes out here to the royal villa often. After all, the queen was good enough to open it to us citizens. I couldn't bear not to be able to use it. You silly pigeons have been going cuckoo since like forever. Hey sis, the pigeons, they're going poo-poo. Chip, chip, chip. Dude, can we have Scream McGee like translate for us? Chip, 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 chip. It's simple, but this garden has a very nice atmosphere. The shrubs and the lawn are very well tended. It's quite lovely. I'd imagine more of a showy place, but this isn't bad. Routine's nasty. I'm also 1/4 Jamaican. No, you're not. Stop saying that. I see dead people, Sean. Oh dear, oh dear. The braces will be here any minute. Where could she have gone? Hello? Yes, yes, may I ask what you are, hell? Had just insulted me, you there. Wait, you're... Ah, hello, I guess you remember us. How could I forget? We all owe you greatly for what you did at the villa. So I take it you are the team Elnan said would be coming... Oh, I think this is the guy we rescued at, like, the bar. Yep, that's right. Is everything okay, though? You seem kind of troubled. It's about that lost child, actually. She's, how to put this, lost again. She told me let's play hide and seek and just vanished. I've been looking for her ever since. Oh, crap. I'll find her soon, I swear. Please, wait in the lounge. You know where that is, right? Yeah, I do, but you look like you're having some trouble. You sure you don't want a hand? You sure? I wouldn't want to impose. It's a bit late for us to back out now, anyway. You could give us a name and description, we'll look for the girl. Thank you. She's a preteen girl wearing a white frilly dress and a black hair ribbon. She never gave me her name, though. Okay, well, Raymond, personally, I'm not in the habit of going around asking people to help me locate a preteen girl. Yeah, I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber anymore. You didn't find out her name, seriously? She wouldn't tell me. Every time I asked, she would just say, it's a secret. I think she came in with her family, but I couldn't find her parents or anyone who knew her. My only option was to call you in the end. I see. Hide and seek, huh? Energetic little girl you got there. Not sure I'd say energetic. Precocious and whimsical is more like it. I got the distinct impression she was enjoying toying with the adults around her. Oh, a prank-loving kitten, then. Don't call her that either. Yes, exactly. Where could she have gotten off to? I'm fairly sure she hasn't left the building, but... In other words, we must search the entire building, including the courtyard. A perfect place for a game of kitten and mouse. I will wait in the lounge then. When you find her, please bring her here. Will do. Probably be halfway through it. Yeah, it's like I have 4 terabytes of storage as well. I use so much of that just for video, though. It's crazy. Hold on, I can actually tell you. For just Xenosaga 1, 2, Part of 3, and all of X Definitive Edition, product provided by Nintendo, the B-roll that I have for those games, 166 gigabytes. Just in my Warcraft folder, because I haven't like put everything in there yet. 72.6 gigabytes for World of Warcraft. 4.9 gigs for Trails. 2.33 gigs for SMT. 21.8 gigs for Persona. 9.36 for Nier Automata. 7.83 gigs for Metaphor. This is just like video that I've taken for these games for videos. 2.86 gigs for Bravely Default. 8.87 gigs for Expedition 33. 7.98 gigs for Final Fantasy overall. 65 gigs for Final Fantasy 14. 11.2 for FromSoft, 32.7 gigs for Halo, and then in my other storage device, for my old PC, I have 326 gigabytes for Xenoblade 1, 2, 3, and Original X. I have 68.9 gigabytes for Persona, 49.9 gigabytes for Near Replicant, 116 gigabytes for FromSoft games, and then 232 gigabytes for all the Final Fantasy games on my old SSD. 152 of which is for FF14. I think you should invest in some USBs. How the fuck is Bonanza 10 gigabytes? Like, damn, bro, I wish. Yeah, Nintendo does this thing called optimization. So much gigabytes eating up. Yeah, it's like, it's not even like the games themselves, because each of those games like 100, 150 gigs by themselves. But it's like for the footage that I record for them, it's like there's a lot of footage. Because, like, I can't be, like, spending all my time every day, like, recording background footage and then, like, copying it into a video if I need it. I just, like, have all the footage I have so I can just use it, like, just, like, drop and drag when I need it. Or drag and drop when I need it. Let's hunt down a kitten child. So, white dress, black hair, ribbon. That shouldn't be too hard to find. I can't wait to meet her. I'm sure she's not a major character. Let's start to look around, shall we? The Bravely Default ones. I think I've deleted most of the Bravely Default B-roll videos that I have. I have like some for generic gameplay, one video for the intro, and another one for the minigames. I need them to port Bravely Second, by the way. I need to know where that story goes. And PS4, yeah, well, there's a profit incentive to not optimizing storage for games, because it's like, if you actually like the game, you're probably not going to delete it, but because it takes up so much space, you might have to download something else. Does this fountain run on orbital energy too? That says a lot of things run on orbital energy in the world. Oh, a girl wearing a white dress? Now that you mention it, I think I saw someone like that playing around here. Do you know where she went? Don't quite remember. Darn it. If he's a prince, I suppose that makes me the princess. I need $1 million. Yo, Sam. This villa certainly feels worthy of royalty. Just being here makes me feel like I've become a prince myself. Dude, he's still here. He's late, too late, I say. Curse you, Philip. How much time does it take just to purchase a magazine and some donuts? Yo, honestly, mood. He wants some manga and some donuts. Man's had a great afternoon. How long does he intend to keep me? Hey. You! No, didn't I see this noble in the castle during the coup? So this is where you've been doing, and what's going on? Oh, have you no shame, you brigand? Because of you, all because of you, I've been forced into this life of shame. House arrest of all things. Okay, I don't think it's really fair to say that's our fault. You're the one who bought into Colonel Richard's plan, you know. You should be grateful you live in a kingdom as forgiving and merciful as liberal. Were this Arabonia, your nobility would only serve to speed you to the gallows. I confess that imprisoning Her Majesty was out of line, perhaps. Richard may have suggested it, but I should have gainsaid him. So you can actually admit you were wrong about that whole deal? That's pretty humble coming from you. Do not misunderstand me, bitch. I love and respect Her Majesty. As both a ruler and an aunt, she is utterly above reproach. But to consider naming a little girl like Claudius as successor is simply madness, unacceptable insanity. Now, just a second. Chloe's smart, studious, kind, merciful. She's got all kinds of virtues that attract people to her. What do you get off in calling her a little girl, huh? That's not my point. It may well be that she is possessed of incredible potential, yes. But does she really possess the mindset required to become the next queen? Oh, well, Claudia has always seemed allergic to attending public ceremonies. I'm far better known among the citizenry, while she remains a veritable ghost. She has not once publicly demonstrated that she is ready to stand above others. Still, I mean, you make good points until we talk about you becoming the king. Why, from what I understand, she's hiding a true identity while living as a student. Even as if that weren't enough, she wastes her time at some backwater orphanage. She should be presiding over the common rabble at ceremonies, not wallowing in the mud with them. That is the purpose of nobility, to stand above all other men in lordship. You know, your argument really fell apart there at the end. I'll admit, I don't really know much about the purpose of nobility, so you might have a point. Wahaha, of course I do. But I can say this. Chloe is trying her very hardest to figure out what she wants to be, and is helping us out in the middle of her own problems. And she sure as hell is doing a lot more than some duke who sits around doing nothing because he's under house arrest. What? You dare? You can judge whether Chloe can be a queen once she's found her answer. Heck, I bet you'll accept her then. Yeah. This is absurd. I will deal with this no further. Be gone, thought. Trust me, I don't want to stick around either. What you call me? Come to think of it, I gotta ask one thing. Has a girl in a white dress come by here? What the hell are you implying? No little girls have come by. Be gone. Yeah, sure, enjoy your donuts or whatever. I need $1 billion. I can buy the rights to Xenogears and Saga and hand them to Monolith. Also, I need a pony. Yo, having that first half, though. I'm fighting the urge to strangle that guy. He's all acting like he's the most innocent person in the whole wide world while insulting Chloe at the same time. There's no need to get so worked up, Estelle. Much as I hate to admit it, Duke Dunan was approaching something like a point, I think. Yeah, he had a point about Chloe. She still needs some character development before she becomes queen. But at the same point, he ain't a good candidate either. Magurgaga. That's still one of my favorite memes we've gotten. Magurgaga. I miss Sadea, dude. As much as I hate to admit it, Duke Dunan was approaching something like a point. People who stand above others, people who can lead, can't afford to show hesitation. Almost as if that's going to become part of like Estelle's character arc. They can never let their doubts show and must always display an air of confidence in the eyes of their people. But Chloe is, I know, honey. Chloe knows what she needs to, regardless of what that man may say. We just need to give her time to find her own answer. You know, I really feel as if we had Chloe in this party, that scene would be different, huh? Maybe you're right. Let's get back to finding our lost girl. After you. When we do this playthrough with second chapter, we'll try to have Chloe in the party here, I think. Oh, but who would I bench, though? That's the problem. I don't want to bench anyone. Can we late January, early February? Yeah, I'm so excited for 2026. Like, there's so many cool things that can be coming. It's like, genuinely, I'm so looking forward to the adventures of Elliot. And also Pragmata. Also, we have like a new WoW expansion in like February. I am Walter, Senator in the Republic's Parliament. I've come a bit early in order to inspect the site and prepare for the signing ceremony. What a remarkable villa this is. Indeed, it is more than sufficient for hosting the ceremony. The Liberal Kingdom is quite small on the map, and yet it feels anything but now that I'm actually here. In this part, story-wise, yeah, if like that turns out to be true, because like I know there's supposed to be like a character, because I saw like the end of like Trail's first chapter. There's like a girl with a scythe, and I think I saw on like the Steam page for the second chapter remake an image with like Tita and like the new girl like standing side by side. So it's like when she gets introduced, I want Tita there because I imagine there's unique dialogue for that. But if there ends up not being any for the, at least like this chapter, when we get to the remake, we'll just like probably swap in Chloe. The people are kind of, no matter where I go, the view is breathtaking. Why don't they transition to a different form of government? You're right. They should transition to an empire and elect me as emperor. Specifically, God Emperor. Helen Shion's story. There's points for every character being here. Yeah. I mean, it adds to the replayability of these games. Because, like, you just, like, swap out Sheriff for Gotti, and I can imagine so many scenes being so different. Okay. Before we find the new girl, that's probably a good she might not even be a major character, who knows. Probably a good place to call the stream and there for the day. Long live God Emperor Jmulls, hell yeah. Probably a good place to call the stream and there for the day. So, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Lucky, Partial, Space Butler, No Originality, Neo, Esther, John, Luck. Thank you, Jared, as well. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe, have a great day. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again. Good night, God Emperor Jmulls.